Hello everyone. This is Kuda Slayer once again. Um, this is going to be kind of a bit of a break in the sort of the progress I've made with this. I guess we'll just call it a podcast and exploration into the Mechtoon Zeta role-playing game system. Um, Unfortunately, I have not been able to do a new episode in a timely fashion in the last couple of weeks. I've been, not to sound melodramatic or anything, but I have just been through a roller coaster of various problems, and basically, yesterday evening, I just got out of the hospital after being basically stuck there for about 2 weeks. Um, uh, let's see, today's the 22nd. Um, Back on the Memorial Day, right before the 1st of June, I had to go into urgent care, which it's here in the States referred to as basically a low-level immediate healthcare service, because of a problem I had with my foot. I had somehow gotten a wound that wasn't healing, and my foot kept swelling, and basically on Memorial Day I had the quote-unquote pleasure of being told that not only did I have a serious infection on my foot, but that I am also type 2 diabetic. Shortly after that, I pretty much was forced to go to the hospital and found out that the infection was even worse than we thought. It had reached all the way into my bone of my big toe and was spreading, and basically for about 2 weeks, both prior to and after the amputation of my big toe, and basically resulting in about a quarter of loss of my foot, I have been constantly pumped up with antibiotics almost non-stop. Today is kind of really my first day back home during all this. I'm a little disheveled, and so I just wanted to say, if those of you who've been seriously following this production, I am sorry that this happened. This has kind of really shined a lot of light on many things, and I'm not going to stop doing these kind of little discussions on Mechtoon Zeta, but unfortunately it's a complication. I really felt proud about taking a couple of steps in a fairly timely manner in producing these episodes, but right now I'm not entirely sure exactly if I can keep up that get back on that schedule, or what have you. I'm not trying to be melodramatic or anything, and this is the internet, so we're all kind of used to that. But I am kind of slowly coming to grips and accepting a lot that's been dropped on my plate. but I'm still going to try to continue these episodes. In fact, that was kind of one of the irritating things. As I was sitting in a hospital bed, I kept trying to plan out new episodes, and unfortunately, the internet connection there ain't so great, and I was away from my laptop or my computer, so I really couldn't do much of anything except for sit there and get pumped out antibiotics in one end and have blood sucked out the other at a fairly even pace. So yeah, well, I just want people to know what's going on. This is not the end. I'm looking at it as this is kind of the first day of the rest of my life. So here's to future episodes and me overcoming this hurdle. On a side note, with this experience, I would have to say, as a fandom, both gaming, sci-fi, and other media, I just want to put this word out that, seriously, we're not exactly a group of people who, have our health in the best priority in our sights. I can be cynical and make fun of the obesity rates and whatnot, but I would have to say, if you are even remotely borderline being diabetic, or even if you are obese, you can look in the mirror and you can definitely say, that's kind of a level of denial we can't, that should not be humanly possible. If we are, if you're overweight, if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't exercise, please do. You do not want to have to go through what I just did in the last couple of weeks. Again, I'm not trying to be melodramatic, but seriously, you really do not want to have gone through and lose as much as I have. I mean, I'm not trying to be melodramatic. I know there are people out there with worse problems than me, but seriously, just reaching out to a fellow fan, get yourself checked. Work to get yourself a primary care doctor, someone who can at least keep an eye on you. At least plot points so that someone can say, look, there's a cliff, you got this danger here. Because seriously, as they say, what was it? The ounce of prevention is worth a pound of benefit, or I didn't look it up before I started this. This is must be free forming. But please, you do not want to have to endure what I have and what I'm going to have to endure for here on when it comes to my health, because I got when they amputate on your foot, they leave kind of a large portion still open, and I have to take care of that for quite some time, and that's in itself is a pretty painful process, and having to relearn to walk and basically kind of being put in a position where you lose a lot of your independence because you're dependent on other people to take care of you because of your own stupidity. And yes, I admit, in the end, we all get stuck with the tab. Whether we actually did order that round of drinks or that appetizer or whatever, we get stuck with the tab. There's a bill to be paid at the end, and there's no way around skipping that bill. So if you are overweight, it is a challenge to change your lifestyle, but it can be done. And if you can make that change and put yourself in a better position health-wise, you'll thank yourself later. So, but anyway, I'm sorry to sound like a drama queen or being melodramatic, but this has been an experience. This has really been an experience for me, and I've had other health issues before, but this really takes the cake, which I can't have anymore. So anyway, I will be trying to do some more Mech 10 episodes sometime soon. Hopefully in a better presentable form than this. But we're all as gamers and as a fandom, we're all in this together, and if I can learn something, I like to think I can spread that knowledge so that others can benefit from it as well. At least so you don't have to be as stupid as me to have to learn these kind of things. Anyway, I'll shut up for now, and I'll see you next episode. Take care.